Hi, my name's Chiniquy. I'm from San Diego, California, and I'm a real estate educator and influencer. I primarily teach people how to find, fund, and flip properties, as well as how to make money in the lending business. My social media is primarily Facebook and TikTok. I have about 250,000 followers. When I first heard about Dominic and Simon, I was actually kind of skeptical. I received a direct message on one of the social media platforms and we began a dialogue back and forth. But what they were saying sounded a little too good to be true. And so I was skeptical at first, primarily because I hadn't met them, I hadn't spoken to them. It was just kind of over direct message. So I was quite skeptical to begin with. But shortly after my first conversation with Simon, that skepticism went away. One of my favorite things about Simon and Dominic is that they provided all of the resources for me. I'm not a real technical person, and I don't know how to build landing pages, and I don't know how to create offers and work with all of the different parts and plugins associated with being someone who sells something online. So they took care of everything, all of the Zapier and Stripe, how you collect money. It was absolutely unbelievable how they took all of the tools necessary and they just handled all of it without me having to lift a finger. I was really surprised when they came through on that, because originally Dominic and Simon had told me, look, we'll build everything out for you. We'll create the landing pages. We'll curate your content and your curriculum, and we'll put it inside the platform. We'll write the emails. They did an entire email campaign. I've got a database of email addresses, and they came up with this email schedule where they were sending emails to my clients and reaching out to my audience on social media. And they did all of that. I didn't have to do any of it. There were a few times I had some concerns about some things. I wasn't really sure about the direction of one of the emails, and they were so quick and easy to work with to respond in real time to something that maybe could be a potential issue. So when I saw something that I thought, hey, I think that is pretty good, but I'd rather go this direction instead, they were very easy to adapt, to work around me and work around what I thought would be a good plan of action. And being able to adapt on the fly was a very important thing, because nothing ever goes as you think it's going to go. So we start working together and we think it's going to go this way, and there's something comes up. They were quick and easy and agile and very adaptable to make changes as we were working on the project. What I like most about Simon and Dominic is that they kept their word. Everything they told me that they would do, they did. Every time they had an assignment that they had to do that was time sensitive, they met that commitment on time. I didn't ever have to worry about them not showing up to a Zoom meeting or them not doing whatever their task was. They did everything on time. They lived up to their word. They promised me that they would do all of these different things for me, and then they did them. And it's very rare to work with people in this industry who actually have the follow through. Everybody can talk a big game. Everybody can say, oh, I can build landing pages, and I can use your email list to create traffic, and I can create a community. I've heard that from so many people, but these guys actually delivered, and everything that they told me that they would do, they did do. Another thing I really like about them is that I'm not easy to work with. Sometimes I can be difficult. I'm the creative. I'm the one who does the creative things. Well, sometimes creative types like me can be a little bit problematic. Sometimes I have an attitude, or I'm a little quick with them or something. And they were very, very respectful. And they would hear what I had to say, and then they would show me a path or something that would alleviate whatever fear I had or concern I had or worry I had. Really adaptive, easy to communicate, and even though we're on different time zones, they worked around my schedule, which was really nice as well, so that everything was really convenient for me. They went out of their way to make sure that it wasn't a big burden for me. They made it so easy to work with them that, if I, and especially as I'm looking back now, if I had been required to do all of the things that they did for me, it would have never gotten done. It would have never gotten done. Overall, I can wholeheartedly endorse Simon and Dominic. Those brothers are some of the best in the business. They're reliable, they're friendly, they're easy to work with. The way they get compensated is extremely fair. They're very good at replying to emails and direct messages. They always get their work done on time. They're really nice too. It's great to make money, and it's great to work with people who make you money, but it's even better when you work with people that are nice. These are nice, good guys. I highly recommend that you work with them. If anybody wants any other information, I would be happy to give you more information. But I'm a big supporter and a big fan of the brothers, Simon and Dominic.